Hey everyone, it's Nati. I'm sorry, I don't know where my hair is doing. But I am really excited to come on here and play with this palette. I'm trying not to get any more palettes, but there always seems to be a new one that comes out that I'm really into. So I just got this in the mail yesterday, and I've been struggling to not dip my fingers in it, but it's the Strange and Unusual palette. It's a kind of a Beetlejuice collab from Bella Beauty Bar. So that's what the packaging looks like. On the back is all the ingredients list, and you are not ready for this. On the mirror, like right below it says, I myself am strange and unusual. So if you've seen Beetlejuice, you know that's a line from that. And then all of the colors have either, character names or something that has to do with the movie. And you're not ready for these colors. But that's what it looks like. It's a bunch of little, it might look like a typical palette, but it's a bunch of like really special shades. So there's some matte and then there's some multi-chromes. So even though I am terrible at swatching, I am going to swatch these out for you. And I'm going to start here at the left and go to the right. I'm going to try and do the best I can on my arm. As I've said, I'm really bad at swatches. But here we go. So this is Barbara. And this is kind of just like a white. See, first swatch is already terrible. So that's Barbara. Then we have Recently Deceased. And it's a bright green. And I'm very, very excited for that green. It's kind of like a lime green. You can't really see it with the brightness of the light. Then we have Beetlejuice, and that's more like an army green. It's also a matte. So pretty. And we're already going in towards my arm. Like, I cannot. This other one is Delia, and it's got kind of like shimmery. I think it's one of the shifty shades. Ooh, they're really nice. Oh, yeah. So it's kind of purple. I don't know if you can see a shift, but it kind of shifts to like a blue. It's really pretty. There is some fallout with this. So I have my glitter glue because I'll do a look. So I have my glitter glue and I'll probably do my eyes first. And then the last one on that top row is called Juno. And this one's not as crumbly as the other one. But it looks like that. So that's the first row. Let's see if I can take this off. Yep. Okay. Now we're going to do the second row. And the first one is the sandworm. So that's the animal that's like outside trying to get them if they leave the house. And this one looks like it's going to be one of the shifty shades. Ooh, yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see the shifts on camera, but I can see kind of like a purpley shift to it. Then we have Afterlife, and this one also has a shift, kind of like gold greenish blue. Ooh, it's beautiful. Look at that. So, ooh, it looks purple when I swatch it right there. What? But then it's got like iridescent blues. I don't know. It's beautiful. But that one's Afterlife. Then we have Lost Souls, and this is like a shimmery green, probably another duo or multi-chrome. I think this palette has a lot of these special shades. So this is Lost Souls. Okay, guys, so here's going to be the challenge for me to pick. Oh, that's beautiful. For me to pick what I'm going to use today. Then we have Beetlejuice, and this is like a matte. So we have the Beetlejuice in like, I think it's German, and then the Beetlejuice in English. And this one is, I think a matte. But this is a purple. So pretty. Like that. And then the last one is called, on this row, is called Witch Doctor, and that is another one of those special shades, and this one is an orange. So here we go. This one screams fall to me. That one right there. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. It screams fall to me. I love it. So that is the second row. Take one more look before I wipe them off. They're really pretty, and they feel really nice as you're swatching. The one thing, though, is I am covered in kind of glitter but I'm not going anywhere today, so. Okay. Some of them do leave kind of a stain on the arm, so just know some of them might leave a stain on your eyelid. All right, last row. I'm really excited for this one. This is called Miss Argentina. So she's kind of the admin when you go into the afterlife. Oh, this is a blue, so pretty. Look at that. Whew, so pretty. Okay, then we have Bioexorcist, and this is another purple. Ooh, this one is really nice too. Maybe I'll use this one. So this one's not as chunky glitter. It does shift to kind of like a green. I don't know that you can see the shifts. But it does have a slight shift. Okay. Then we have Adam, and this looks like a black with some blue mixed in throughout. So let's see what that one looks like. Oh yeah, look, it's a black with like green or blue shifts. Okay. This one looks like it's just got glitter thrown in there, so it might not look like the blue once you apply it to the eyes, but this would be a cool liner. Then we have Tombstone, and it looks like this one is black with a little bit of brown and purple. So let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, okay, that one shifts a little more in color than the black. So this one is Tombstone, and this one is Adam. And the last one is a matte red, and appropriately named Lydia. So it looks like that. There you go, that's the last row. So I think I'm gonna go wash up, decide what eyeshadows I want to play with, and then I will be back for the look. All right, we are back. Hair pulled back, arms somewhat cleaned. It does stain, just so you know, it does stain. I do have my face prepped. I'm gonna take a little break and do some face makeup after I've done the eyes, but let's start playing. So first things first, I'm going to prime my eyelids with this Milani eyeshadow primer. Let me unplug this battery because this fan seems to work. This fan seems to work a lot more when the computer's plugged in. So just the Milani eyeshadow primer. Then I'm going to set that with just a basic color from this ColourPop palette right there, just to set that primer a little bit. And then we're going to decide what we're doing. I still don't know, guys. I love all those colors so much. I don't know what I want to do. I don't have plans to go anywhere today. So do I want to be crazy and bold? Or do I want something that's more natural, given that this is obviously a ton of colors? So let's see. I'm wearing gray, so I could do anything. I kind of want to play with this shade right here, that purple one. So I'm going to, there aren't a whole ton of transition shades, so I'm going to go with my ColourPop Cold Stone Fox. And I'm going to dip into these two for a transition / crease shade. So I'm going to do that, and I am using this chubby brush. I can't find my typical transition brush, so I'm just dipping into both of those colors. Sorry, I'm itchy. Sorry, I got a text real quick. Okay, love you. Sorry, my mom's letting me know she's gone up. Okay, so I'm dipping those two colors just into the crease to like serve as a sort of transition. I don't like to go from like really light to really bam colors. So we're gonna do that here too. Sorry, the computer's being so freaking loud. Don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to go with the shade Beetlejuice right here. And that one's the English Beetlejuice. And that's like a matte, I would say more of a satin purple. We're going to apply that to the outer crease and into the outer V. I think this palette would go really well with my other Beetlejuice. Like a couple years ago, Melt came out with a Beetlejuice collection. And I have one that has colors like these and the greens. And I think they would pair well together. So I might have to bust that one out. Okay. And since I can't help myself, I'm already thinking of what other shades I'm going to add that won't be just these two that I talked about. I just can't help it. I love eyeshadow palettes, and I feel like I need all these colors on my face because I freaking love them. This one blends really nicely. I really like it. I'm kind of nervous about those more shimmery ones to see kind of what the fallout might be on my face, which is why I haven't done my foundation. So I'm actually going to deepen this color a little bit with this. Well, do I want to do that? Yes, I'm going to go with the shade Atom, and that one's the one that has the blue flecks. So I wasn't sure if I wanted that blue since I'm doing purple, but go big or go home. And that one's just going to be in the complete outer corner right there. Then we're going to pick up a little bit more of that purple to blend out that black. Guys, I can't just use two shades when it's a new palette and I am already in love with it. I'm sorry, I just can't. All right, so right now it looks like I got punched in the face. Don't worry, we will fix it. Okay, and then blend, blend, blend. I wish I could find my other brush because that one was a lot better at blending. I have to replace it, but as soon as I buy a new one, I'm gonna find it, and then I'll be mad. First world problems, right? Okay, so here's the exciting part. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Glitter Glue. I like this for shimmers, but especially for these very special shimmers. And I put just a tiny bit, and I'm gonna focus it mostly on the lid part that doesn't have any color. Pack that on real nice. Okay, now here is the question. Did I bring a flat shader brush for this? I did, okay. Okay, so we're gonna work from the outside in. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a little bit of Bioexorcist. So this one down here on the outermost part of my lid. We're gonna see how it applies with the brush. Sometimes I go in with my finger with shimmers. So we'll see. Ooh, that's pretty. That's very, very pretty. Ooh, hell yeah. Give it all the shimmers to my lid. Give it all to me. So I don't see a ton of fallout. I could have done my face makeup. I don't know. I'm just nervous. Okay. I am liking this for sure. Okay. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Then, because I am crazy, I'm going to put a little bit of Delia more towards the middle of the lid. So right there where it connects with that one. And then I'm going to leave a space in the inner corner. Okay, this chunky glitter would be a lot better with my fingers, I realize now, but we are committing. So just a tiny bit of that. Just a little line and blend it into that other purple we've put in. And because I am nuts for eyeshadow, in the inner corner that we are leaving blank, we are going to apply a little bit of that Afterlife shade, which is that shifty one right there. Kind of has those purple shifts. I am loving this, to be honest. Okay. Oh, yeah. I love this one. Already, I am freaking in love. Freaking in love. Freaking in love. Don't mind my singing. I know it's not amazing, but this is the weird shit I do. Sorry. And sometimes it's in Spanish, but since I'm talking in English, my brain is in English at the moment. If I were talking in Spanish, we'd be being weird in Spanish. Okay, Natalie, cállate and do your makeup. Okay, I really like this color. Oh, I think this would also be beautiful all over the lid without the rest of them, so I might have to try that later. So now I'm going to grab this one again, and I'm going to put a little bit of that Delia shade on it, and just go over that a little bit, just so I can blend everything together. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so now